Hello, everyone. Hello, everywhere across America. I'm Gary J. Russin on GJRB Online tonight. A preview of what we're going to be on the air in just about 20 minutes or so. Lori will be joining us. We're going to talk about the violence that's been going on nationwide. It seems like we just get sick and tired of hearing the same stuff over and over again, and the protesting and the racism and all that. It seems to be an irritant on our society right now. We're going to talk about that tonight here on GJRB Online with a thing called with a little program here. We're going to call it forget the protesting and the violence and start focusing on Jesus. We need to do that with a lot of the nitpicking going on. With all the fighting going on in the world, it seems like we just need to get away from it. There's a lot of people, I think, getting really sick and tired of hearing the, all this stuff going on with the protesting, knocking down statues, and doing all that stuff. And it's sad. It really is that we have to fight among ourselves like this. We thought that we were in a period of time when back in the 1980s, even in the late 70s, when we were kind of thought we were over this. And all of a sudden it creeps up again. This sudden racism, this sudden fighting, this unnecessary thing going on. It's a sad thing to see, and we're going to talk about that tonight, a little bit, because I think it needs to be addressed. It's sad that we have to, fight like this, and we're going to talk about this because it's time now to start thinking about concentrating on Jesus Christ. He is our Savior. He's the one who died for us. He's the one who, he died for, I've said this many times on my past radio shows, that he died for George Floyd. Okay? He died for George Floyd. He died for all of us. And we're going to talk about that tonight because we just need to talk about it. It really is sad that we have to, do this battle. So stay tuned for that. And then later on, we're going to have today's Christian Rock on the Positive Rock Show. We haven't had this show on for a while. So we're going to bring you today's Christian Rock. Got some new emerging artists I'll be working on, playing some stuff from our good friends at SoundClick. SoundClick is a Christian emerging website. It plays has a lot of today's Christian music, and we're going to bring it to you live right here on GJRB Online. And we got some new music, and we haven't done the Christian Rock Show for quite some time. As a matter of fact, it's been on hiatus for a little bit. I think last time we did a Positive Rock Show was March. So that kind of ended the season for our programming. We haven't done the Positive Rock Show since March. So with that in mind, we're just going to start a brand new season of Christian rock music here on the Positive Rock Show. So we hope you'll tune in for that broadcast. And then right after that, stay tuned for more great... we'll just be playing your favorite Christian rock till possibly 11 tonight, Central Daylight Time. I'll give you our program schedule. We'll not be on the air tomorrow. No radio tomorrow. I got a doctor's appointment. We both do. So no radio tomorrow. But possibility... let's see what happens this week. I'm thinking of Christian rock this week with a Twin Spin Tuesday, but I think we're going to do that next week. I got something planned for Tuesday. I don't know yet what it's going to be as far as that's concerned. And then Wednesday, we're going to be over on Podbean with the Gary Russin program midweek edition. I'm looking at that. That will be on Podbean live at 3 o'clock p.m. Central Time. And then let's see what happens the rest of the week. I'm looking at some nostalgic programming with the start of the start of a new series that we're bringing here on GJRB Online, and it focuses. And you see a lot of this on the internet. We kind of focus a lot on the memories that songs bring back, and some of the music that brings back memories. And a show called Music and Memories. We kind of dig out some of the old songs and we play them for you. And it's a pretty fun show. Music and Memories, right here on GJRB Online. And it's a good show. I played a lot of the old favorites. We're going to play some rare classics you haven't heard in a long time. Songs that bring back memories as a kid, some of my favorite ones. And there's a posting, I think it was tonight, on the Facebook on that. And I think I saved that. I hope I saved it. The posting on that. And I'm going to go through some of those and talk about that on the... I will post something on that too, because I think that it'd be kind of cool to leave some of my memories up there. And some of the songs that are going to bring back memories are going to be like the Serendipity Singers with a song called "There Was a Crooked Man." Great memory. I like that song. And we're going to play a lot of old favorites that I haven't played in quite a while. So you're going to like this program. It's live, and it's coming up right here on GJRB Online this week. It's called Music and Memories. We premiered that last year around the time of Doris Day's death, around late May, and I hadn't had an episode since then. So this is a brand new series, and it's called Music and Memories. I said before, there's Facebook posting. I have to look for it. Don't know exactly where it's at, but I'm going to look for it. And it basically talks about that the memories that old songs bring back. So we're going to have a good time with that one. And you're going to like some of those old songs. It's going to be fun. So we hope you'll tune in for that. And it's all coming up on GJRB Online this week. Don't forget, every Saturday at 12 o'clock noon Central Time, depending on the length of the program. Okay, depending on the length of the program, because I know this past couple of weeks, Ed Delgado's had a lengthy program, like about 2 hours, or 3 hours mostly. So he's been bumping that right on up to my show. And so we're going to be just putting his show on at noon, unless we find out later on how long his show's going to be on Saturday. So, when we re-air it on Saturday. Right now, the tentative time is 12 o'clock noon Central, 10 o'clock Pacific, 1 o'clock Eastern, right here on GJRB for the Caramel Conservative program. And then 3 o'clock, of course, 3 o'clock Central Time, 4 o'clock Eastern, and 1 o'clock Pacific. It's the Gary Russin program, Saturday Extra. And we'll have another show. Ben didn't make it last week. Let's see what happens this week. And I told, I'm going to leave Ben that message again on his messenger that I need to have him let me know early like that. I did enjoy that. I did like that. It was at a moment's notice Saturday, but that would give me enough time to get a hold of somebody else like Hilario De Leon, who I will try to get on. He's been on Ed Delgado's program, or somebody else that could fill that time slot so we could have a guest on Saturdays. So once again, if I don't have a guest on Saturday, you know what happens. We usually do our scroll through social media and stuff. So that's how that works. And we'll have Christian rock right afterwards. So stay tuned. It's coming up next in just about a few minutes. Lori and I will be on the air with that show. We're calling this title, again, forget about protesting and the violence. Let's start focusing on Jesus, because most of us are getting really tired of the fighting and nitpicking at each other. And God doesn't like what is going on today. And we're going to be talking about that tonight. It's a Sunday night on the radio with the messages and the great Christian rock with a positive rock show following that. That's coming up right here on GJRB Online. And you're welcome to be joining us in the chat room. And we'll have some really nice conversation on this, because I think it's important for people to know that, again, we need Jesus Christ in our life. And it's time, high time, we start thinking about that. It is that we should, focus on the Lord and not on this evil violence that's going. So I hope that you'll tune in for that. Until then, I hope you'll stay with me. We'll be going on the air live in just about, let's say, about 10 minutes or so, a little around there, a little past 9, we'll be on the air right here on GJRB Online for this broadcast. Until then, we'll be right back. Stay tuned. This is GJR Broadcasting.